Hey guys, and for today's video, I'm going to be doing my Week 13 NFL predictions. But as usual, we go back and check how we did in last week. In Week 12, we went 8-5. This was definitely our worst week. And let's go into Week 13. And for this week, every team is playing. So there's no buys this week, which is weird. There was a lot of buys last week. And yeah, let's get into it. And for our Black Friday game, we got the Las Vegas Raiders at the Kansas City Chiefs. The Raiders, they just never felt like they were in this game. They played a little close to the Broncos, but the Raiders here, they're just trying to tank for a QB. Gardner Minshew's now out for the rest of the season. I don't think it matters who's starting there. They're just trying to get the season done and try to pick one of the top QBs of the class. Either Cam Ward or Shedeur Sanders, one of the two. Yeah, let's continue on to the Chiefs. That game was close. I'm not shocked it was close, but it was kind of high scoring. What I expected. I didn't expect the Chiefs defense to give up that much to the Panthers, but it just seems like they don't care. It's like they're not really trying in the regular season. They want to use all their stuff in the postseason, I feel like, because they don't want to show a lot of things they have planned. That's my feeling about it, but yeah, I said this with every single game each year. So nothing's changed. To me, it's just the Chiefs. The defense is going to contain them. The offense is going to do just enough to win. This is how it goes. The Raiders don't have a good defense or offense. This is going to be an easy one. It'll be close. They'll keep them in it, but oh yeah, they did play them this year. It'll be 27-20. They'll keep them in it, but they're going to win by a touchdown. Next, we got the Indianapolis Colts at the New England Patriots. The Colts, Richardson didn't play bad. There's just a lot of drops, penalties, all that stuff. But it kind of shows you how much better of a team the Lions are. And the Colts just aren't ready yet. They still have a chance for the playoffs, but I guess we'll see. Let's move on to the Patriots. That game was over by half. The defense just got gassed. The Patriots are really not ready yet. They're starting to rebuild, but that was just a bad game. That was terrible. They just got destroyed there. And Colts offense will definitely do enough against the Patriots. Their defense isn't as good as it used to be. And the offense of the Patriots, Drake May makes the offense better. And I feel like they have no weapons. Maybe outside of Ramondre Stevenson. Defense isn't too good. But I think their defense will do enough. They'll barely win this. 21-17. It'll be close, but I think Colts got it. Alright, next we got the Pittsburgh Steelers at the Cincinnati Bengals. The Steelers, I'm not shocked. This is a trap game. I knew it. This is something that happens every year under Mike Tomlin. Every year. They play down the competition, and all their losses are team below 500. Just once or twice a year this happens. That clock management was terrible, though. That costed him. Tomlin lost this game, but also the team just didn't play too good either. Fourth down conversions, just terrible. Wilson had some deep plays. Yeah, he had that fumble, but he wasn't the issue. He was the only reason the offense was even moving the ball. He was getting some deep throws, and they were able to get there. But it's just in the defense, letting the Browns get that many fourth downs. It's jeez, they got gashed too. It was just a bad game. But let's continue to the Bengals. They want to play the Chargers. They almost came back. The offense is a lot bonesy. Their defense is terrible, though. It did kind of clean up the Chargers in the second half, but here's the thing. The Steelers defense, I don't know how much it's going to do against the Bengals. This isn't like the Ravens, I don't know. Burrow has done decent against the Steelers, I don't know. But to me, it really goes down how good the Steelers offense does. Because, I guess if the Steelers even does solid, but the Bengals are going to score a decent amount of points. To me, I think the Steelers will win this one barely somehow. I don't know how they're going to win, but I just have a feeling they're going to win barely. I'll give it 24-21. I don't know. I think it's going to be close. Just because maybe the defense will make a couple of plays. Special teams always. I feel like every other game, special teams always makes a big play. A block field goal, a block punt or something. Or just something big. I don't know. Or they make some big splash plays. But alright, next we got the Houston Texans at the Jacksonville Jaguars. The Texans, they are frauds. My gosh. They lost to the Titans. Jeez, that was terrible. What are you doing? This team was seen as a team that could take down the Chiefs, and now it's they're definitely a first-round playoff exit. I don't know what the heck that game was. To make even that close and even lose to the Titans, you have been terrible this year and give up that much points. They've had opportunities to put it away, and they just blew it. It's bad, man. That missed field goal from Kai Fairbairn was pretty bad, too. But let's go on to the Jaguars coming off a bye. Blown out by the Lions. I think that was the last game. Jeez. They are terrible. If Trevor comes back, I don't know. How this is. I think the Texans will barely win this one. Barely. I think they'll win 17-13. I don't know. I think it'll be a little lower scoring. I don't know. I just have a feeling it is. I don't know why. I know the Jags defense hasn't been that good. Next, we got the Cleveland Browns at the Denver Broncos on Monday Night Football. The Browns, they had a good win against the Steelers. It was a close game. The defense played pretty well. The offense did enough to win the game. The second half, they picked it up more, but it's that game was kind of weird though. The snow globe, it was kind of cool. I don't know, it felt like you were in a snow globe, but yeah, they got a good win. But yeah, let's continue on to the Broncos. The Broncos just did what they should and they won by 10, like what I expected. It was like nothing really impressive. Denver just did what they were supposed to do. And let's go matchups here. The Broncos defense should be able to contain the Browns. I mean, but defense has been pretty good though. I feel like the Browns offense isn't really going to do that much. The Browns defense has been okay this year, and the Broncos offense has been very potent as of late. So I think this game's going to be blowout. I think that was just more AFC North football. I feel like more than like the Browns actually being good. All right, next we got the Miami Dolphins at the Green Bay Packers. The Dolphins, they played a really good game. Like this is a win that's expected, and they blew them out. This is what they do at home, and they're now going to Green Bay. This is going to be interesting. A good team in the cold. This is the Dolphins' weakness last year. Wondering if it's going to come back. This is the first true match to see where they're at. They still have a chance for that 7th seed, but I don't know. If Denver's schedule, they might not. I don't know. I guess their schedule was a little tougher after this game for Denver, but the Dolphins, it's going to be interesting. We got the Packers. They destroyed the 49ers. It was over by, like, the end of the first quarter, I feel like. I was like, yeah, this game's over. Like, they kept it. They were good. I honestly feel like with the Dolphins, I can't trust them in the cold. Like, I think it'll be maybe a little close, but I just think the Packers will win. I feel like, I know that's narratives from last year, but I think 24-17. I just have a feeling the Dolphins' D isn't too good. The Packers have a solid D. I think they do. It just depends. I feel like Dolphins' offense could do something, but I feel like it's going to get contained. They don't play as good in the cold. I think the Packers' offense will do enough to get the win. Next, we got the Los Angeles Chargers at the Atlanta Falcons. The Chargers, they were just a step behind the Ravens. The Ravens are just a better team. It's like the Chargers are still a good team, but yeah, their defense has looked a little shaky the last couple weeks, but every team in this league does, so they can bounce back here, they'll be fine. I mean, if this game, they give up a lot of points. Like, to me, it was like that Bengals game was giving up that many points in the second half, more than like the points, but like, the Falcons team, I guess, still coming off a bye, perfect time here, but yeah. Let's continue. We got the Falcons. They came off a bye. They've been playing terrible the last couple games. The last one against the Broncos getting crushed and stuff, so this was a good bye for them, perfect time. I'll get back. Like, I don't know how they're gonna be, but they haven't looked too good. They have no pass rush. It's gonna be interesting. The Chargers are gonna take advantage. They have no pass rush. Their defense has some talent, but just they can't get to Herbert. He's gonna have an easy day. And for the Falcons, their offense just has some weapons, but the Chargers D has been pretty good. Maybe honestly the last couple games, I think the Chargers D will bounce back. They're gonna win this one, 27-20. All right, next we got the Seattle Seahawks at the New York Jets. The Seahawks, they played a good game. Their defense was really good against the Cardinals. They did a great job. The offense enough to win that game, and it's huge. They're now in first place in the division. All right, next we got the Jets. The Jets, they just had a close loss against the Colts. Like, dude, their defense is cooked. Ever since Salos left, their defense is bad. It really is. And like, so for the matchups for this, we got the Seahawks offense versus the defense. The Seahawks offense has a lot of talent on it. I think they're able to execute and be able to do more. Like, I feel like they are going to score more. I think they're going to win this game. Say that, but the Jets offense, Seahawks defense has been inconsistent, but I think they'll just do enough, make some stops to make this a closer game. All right, we'll go Seattle 20-17. It'll be a close one though. This is how they play. All right, next we got the Tennessee Titans at the Washington Commanders. The Titans, they played a good game against the Texans. They barely won. There's some bad like that Will Levis pick 6, but they played decently. They played good enough to win that game. They scored a lot. They always score early, but like, we were talking about that after that, like they kept going. They actually had a good game. It was like, next we got the Commanders. That game was bad. How do you lose to the Cowboys like that? Oh boy, Kingsbury, it's looking bad. It is. Like, dude. Like the Cliff Kingsbury narratives are coming back where like he's not good in the second half. The Titans DX has one of the worst like run defense, but one of the better pass defenses. The last time I saw, I don't know if that's still true, but that's the case. It's gonna be hard to pass on them. I don't know. It just depends. Maybe he'll give him a little trouble, but I don't know. But Titans offense, Commanders D isn't too good. I just don't know why I have a feeling about this game. I know this is weird, but why am I know I'm saying the Commanders on downturn, and I gotta do it at least once. I don't want to just be predictable. I have a feeling. If this feeling's wrong, then it probably is going to be, but I'm going to pick the Titans here over the Commanders. I don't know. I just have a feeling. I don't know why I do, but I'm going to go 23-17. I just have a feeling the Titans are going to win. If they don't, I wouldn't be shocked. I don't know why I'm going with this. I just have a feeling something's going to happen. I don't know why. I shouldn't. The Titans aren't that good of a team, but just how the Commanders are playing, I feel like they're going to struggle. The way they played against the Cowboys, what if it happens again? Next, we got the Philadelphia Eagles at the Baltimore Ravens. The Eagles, they played a good game against the Rams. That was a dominating win. That really was. The Eagles are definitely the second best team in the NFC behind the Lions, and they have a chance for the number 1 seed. I guess you never know, but let's continue on to the Ravens here. I'm not shocked by this. I did pick the Chargers, but not shocked the offense is back. Like, after the Steelers game, it's like Lamar always doesn't play good against the Steelers. I don't know why, but that's how it is. I don't know, but yeah, it's just like this should be a good game here. Let's go matchups. Eagles have been having one of the best defenses in the league. The Chargers did too, and the Ravens haven't had any trouble, so I don't think that really challenged the Ravens too much. The Ravens D hasn't been too good this year, and the other offense has been very potent. So this will be a high-scoring affair. I'm gonna take the Ravens here in a close one, 31-28. Taking them because of the home team. It's going to be a good game. It's going to be a really good one. Next, we got on Sunday Night Football, the San Francisco 49ers at the Buffalo Bills. The 49ers, their year has just been wild. Like, with all the injuries and stuff, like, Purdy may not even, I don't know if he's going to be back this week. Everything, like, have your main pieces. I feel like all their main, like, players have been injured at least for a week or two this year. Every player has. So, like, what year was, they had a year like this in the past where they missed the playoffs too, I think. And they've been injured like this too. It's not that they're bad, it's just too many injuries, and it's just during that Packers game. Yeah, like, they just got destroyed. Next, we got the Buffalo Bills. They're coming off a bye. They beat the Chiefs in the best win this year, definitely. And this one should be easy. The 49ers defense still solid, but it's injured a lot now. Bills offense should not have any trouble. And the 49ers offense, without Purdy, is not going to do anything. And the Bills defense has been solid. I think they're doing enough. This is going to be a blowout. But here's the thing. If Purdy's not playing, I don't know. So I'm not going to make it a blowout. Maybe a little bit. Maybe not. I'm not going to make it a blowout. I'll go 28-17. Because, like, even if Purdy's playing, I don't think they're going to win. But I'll make it a little closer. All right, next on Thanksgiving, our first game, we got the Chicago Bears at the Detroit Lions. The Bears, they just lost 5 in a row. They are in the downturn. They have not looked good. That was a close game against the Vikings, though. It's just pain. They lost in OT. They came back. Caleb Williams is doing a lot. It's just this team keeps losing. It's crazy. They're at 4-2 at one point. Now 4-7. Like, this is probably the end of the year just because of that. It's like a losing streak of that much is just crazy. Like, they do have a chance, but it's like, geez, a losing streak of that much is sorry to come back from. And next, we got the Detroit Lions. Look like the best team in the league. Another dominant performance against the Colts. 3 rushing touchdowns. They're really good. Like, they look good. Like, this could be their year. You never know. But yeah, like, the Lions' offense is really good. The Bears have a good defense, but I think the Lions will be fine. The Bears have really good rush defense, but I think the Lions will be able to run over still with Montgomery and Gibbs. I think they'll be fine. The Bears' offense has some talent. It's pretty good at times. I feel like a little inconsistent, but Caleb Williams is on there moving the ball a lot. The Lions is pretty good, but I feel like this is going to be another loss. It'll be close for the Bears, but the Lions are going to take this. 27-23. I think they'll stay in it, but I think the Lions will win. Alright, next we got the New York Giants at the Dallas Cowboys. The Tank Bowl on Thanksgiving. The Giants, they cut Daniel Jones. Their year's done. They're like the Raiders. They're trying to get their QB now. So it's like, I don't know what you do. That was a bad game. They didn't score till garbage time. Against a Buccaneers defense that literally has been one of the worst in football is not that good. That doesn't look good. And their defense got gassed by the Buccaneers offense. So, yeah, let's move on to the Cowboys. Played one of the craziest games of the year. Jeez Louise. It was going back and forth. Crazy. And the Cowboys got the win. Like, there was so many touchdowns, like special team touchdown, that McLaurin play, it was crazy. That Turpin return, and then that one on the onside kick, that was crazy. Yeah, like, this is going to be low scoring, this is going to be bad. I don't know if Tommy DeVito's even talking, it might be Drew Lock. I don't think it matters. This is going to be the score. I'm not even going to talk about matchups here. I'm just going to put 9-6. Like, it's going to be terrible. That's all I'm going to say. It's going to be a terrible game, and let's continue. Next, we got the Arizona Cardinals at the Minnesota Vikings. The Cardinals, their offense has been inconsistent. Like, there was weeks where they're on and then others where they're not. I mean, this week they weren't, and it was like this is how they're going to be. I don't know if they're going to bounce back. There's such a wild card. Let's continue on. We got the Vikings. They played a close game. The offense looked good. I think Darnold's going to play, right? Seems like he is. He did sustain an injury, then come back in the game. Vikings have had a really good year, and they had a good win against the Bears. in OT, down the wire and stuff. The Bears did come back, which is a little worrisome. I think they're down by 2 touchdowns at one point. The Bears were, and they came back from Vikings gave that up, but they got the win, so that's what matters. But the Vikings D is really good. I think we'll give the Cardinals definitely some trouble. They've been inconsistent. I think this would be a game where they give them some trouble. The Vikings offense is Cardinals D. Is it middle of the pack? I haven't really heard anything bad, but not anything good. This one's going to be a win for the Vikings. I think it'll be close. I'll give 24-17. Okay, next we got the Los Angeles Rams at the New Orleans Saints. The Rams, they just lost to a better team. It kind of shows you how much the Rams are just kind of mediocre this year. And it's like last year, too. It's like they still have Stafford, Kupp, Naku, and Kyron Williams, but it's like this mediocre team and stuff. And like they still have a chance for the division. So it's going to be interesting how that NFC West goes. But yeah, let's continue on to the Saints, who on a bye. A dominant win against the Browns the last time they played. Derek Carr is very on and off. So like I feel like this is literally going off how Derek Carr is going to play. And I think he's not going to play good. Just because he had a couple good weeks and now the bye is going to ramp it up. It's like a couple weeks he's good, a couple weeks he's bad. A couple weeks he's good, a couple weeks he's bad. I think they're going to lose this game just because of that. He's not going to play good. Saints offense is very inconsistent. The defense is okay. The Rams, their offense really good. But it's like, yeah, I think the Rams aren't going to have any trouble against the Saints defense. And the Saints offense, it depends how they play more than the Rams defense. So I'm going to go with this one, 24-16. Alright, next on Sunday, we got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the Carolina Panthers. The Buccaneers had a dominating win against a team that everyone expected them to beat. They broke their losing streak after coming off that bye last week, and now they're back. They're playing the Panthers. Like, their offense is good, their defense is a little worrisome, but yeah. After this game, it's not, but I guess we'll see. Next, we got the Carolina Panthers. I'm impressed with the Panthers this week, actually. They stuck with the Chiefs, and like, Bryce Young actually looked good this week, so there's improvement on that end. It's like he's improving a lot, which is good, like for where he was last year. But the offense made a good game last week. And this one, I feel like the Panthers has been the worst defense in football. So I think the Buccaneers would definitely take advantage of that and definitely have a really good game. Thing is, the Panthers offense, after last week, they were decent the last couple weeks. Buccaneers D isn't good. I think this might be high scoring, which is bold to say. And I think the Bucs barely win. I know that's weird, but the Panthers have looked a lot better. And the Bucs D is worse. And they played the Chiefs, who have a pretty good defense. So this improvement, if it's going to stay like it was last week, it'll be a closer one, 27-24 Buccaneers. Then that's going to be it for my Week 13 NFL predictions, guys. And yeah, till next time, everyone. Peace out. Bye.